Look at him. Giggity. Giggity. Watch, he's gonna plant some and then in the spring we'll have a freaking huge freaking sunflower popping out of there. What's he doing? Oh. Oh. I think he had a stash. Dude had a stash. Anyways, I'm going to the junkyard today. And now I need to figure out which truck I want to take. Oh wait, I can't take the white truck. I'm going to the junkyard to hunt down a TPS sensor adapter. Now I've already been kind of making one for this truck, but I need to find the actual adapter. If not, I'll use my homemade adapter. Well, it's time to get the old girl fired up. But you keep, look at all these keys. Oh my god. This is fitting. And this truck's got power lock, so when I start driving that more, I'm going to get a thing for it. Ah, hell. So I think this should be for my truck. I gotta figure this out. I just put these on here. Okay, that was inevitable. Out of gear. According to that, it's 40 degrees, almost 40 degrees. No problem. I don't need much for tools, so just make sure I have a cross-point screwdriver, vice grips, and an Allen set, and should be good to go. I did also get some stuff for the white truck. We got oil, power stroke filter, and I did, Todd Bulk had a mirror, so I put a mirror on, and I'll take that replacement and put it on there. I do have to finish tightening this mirror up. I just loosely put it on. So I got mirrors. Now this mirror is all crap, so I'm gonna pop this one off. I'm gonna take this whole, I don't really like this. I'm gonna take this all off and then just put a regular mirror on it. I might see about trying to, I could probably put this back on here. I might see about doing that, kind of like this. It's kind of rusted though, I might just leave it off. Anyways, let's go to the junkyard, see what they got. You know, for a little while, this was really blue in the morning. I don't know if maybe it was just residual engine oil that was in the fuel tank, but this has only been running for like 5 minutes. Maybe I don't need to do the cylinder head. Alright, I'm on the cell phone now. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, there's a Chevy. There's a Chevy. An old Ford. Dodge. Chevy. 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 Ford. 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 Chevy. 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 Dodge. Dodge. Half the time I can't even get anything for my Ford out here because they're all still on the route. No, I'm kidding. I mean, holy hell, look at those AC lines. Seriously? Okay. Nothing there. Another Chevy. Yeah, it'd be cool to have a Suburban if the dashes and interior, just this part, if it wasn't so fucking janky, I'd be able to fit in it. See, Chevy. It's funny, there was somebody out here like, well, you're Ford Paradise, and I'm like, all I see is Chevys. Like, I actually couldn't find anything I wanted. I had to go to another junkyard. I saw one of these trucks out here was like mint, and then the under here was all brand new looking. It had a rebuilt engine in it. Probably forgot to put oil in it. Oh God, what happened here? What is that? Whatever it is, I'm walking away from it. Alright, after having used the bathroom, Oh, thank God they had toilet paper. Anyways, we're looking for a brick nose. I do want to look at a brick nose because that's what I have now, or also have. There's not really much for my bull nose that I can get here, and everything else is pretty much just order it. EF5, so that's not gonna have it. Oh, wait, nope. Half ton. Hey, what about this? Nope. What cracks me up about these trucks, I had the 5.8 in it. What cracks me up is you'll see like, hey, wait a minute, I said a manual on it. Oh! 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 Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. That's a ZF5. God damn it. It's after I look all over. Can't find a ZF5 to save my life. That's what the cross member looks like. That looks like a two-wheel drive cross member. Oh, because it is. That's a two-wheel drive trans. Never mind. I was all excited. I think you pretty much have to get a new case in it. It's like, nope, nope. You know what it smells like out here? It smells like the ocean. I know they have a moat right here, but holy hell. Okay, that's an automatic. So it's a half ton. Oh. Hey baby. 460. Butt liquor special. I mean, it's got the same interior. Headliner's not any better. Oh, that's what's okay. Yeah, I need to try and get one of those. I only have one size screwdriver, so hopefully I can make something work. There's not really much in this truck that I need for the brick nose, the dick nose. I know one thing I might do is if I can find on the arrow nose, if this back window is the same size, I'm gonna take that one and replace the split window ones. Those are pretty good. Those are the ones I put on Adam's truck. What's back here? Huh. Oh, this has a 3-leaf pack. Mine has the 2. Oh, somebody took the shock mount. I might have to put a new shock mount on my passenger side. Because it looks a little catty-wonkus. Alright, I'm gonna look around some more and see if I can find. This bug shield just came off this truck. Score! Well, this is what I ended up finding. Picked this up out of a Mustang. Gonna put some LEDs in it, but it's perfectly fine. Whole complete deal there. The e-brake adjuster. That's missing on the F250, as well as I need to get e-brake cables for it. Need a new. These are all messed up for some reason. Found 2 pairs of these for James Rogers. He needs a set, and I'll give him another set for in case he decides to flip another vehicle. And I found a bug guard for the F250. So I didn't find what I was looking for, but I think I can make my adapter work. So I'm gonna try that out later today. I'm expecting some other stuff from LMC Truck should be coming in today. So we'll get to see what that is. I'm back home. Adam come over and he's like, I need to change the oil pressure sensor. Like, all right, cool. And then the whole thing that holds everything on just snapped right off in the block. Like not even joking. So he's gonna work on that. That's gonna be his problem. Hopefully that won't be my problem. No. Haida. Isn't that right, Adam? Anyways, I'm gonna put the bug deflector or gravel guard, whatever you want to call it. Probably get a brush and clean it out real quick. Cool. Got my bug deflector on. Kind of moved it over a little too far. Got the new Go pedal in. Oh yeah, it's not off the splines anymore. This part's not broken, so that's good. I would install that bit, which it is clearly missing. I also have to get e-brake cables for it. So I'll get e-brake cables at some point and then get that stuff. I think I'm gonna put the dome light deal in and then change the oil. Alright, he got the hole, we plugged the hole up with a bolt. And the funny thing is, it looks like it was from a Cummins. So, hang on. So my TPS thing works. I got it to shift, although it's, I need to adjust it. So what I think I might do, I just use zip ties to kind of mount it temporarily. But I want to say, I could put it there. I want to make a physical mount, and I'm going to slot the deals. I'll probably just make one piece of flat stock, and then I'll use one of the screws to bolt it down there. Maybe throw a spacer in there just to keep it in line, and I'll slide it so I can move it back and forth to adjust it. Right now it shifts too late, so I'm wondering if this just needs to be back a little bit. I'm not sure. Or even just have it to where it, I think that might be it right there. It might need to be somewhere like about here, so it's just a little bit idle. Because I think what it's seeing is that I've got my foot into the pedal and then it holds the shifts longer. I think that's what it's doing. I think that'll work. I just filled it up with oil, got fresh oil. Nothing's dripping on the ground. She's got some Power Stroke oil in it and a Power Stroke oil filter. I think I just put the wrong key in there. There we go. Fires right up. The blinking OD light went off. Right now it went off because it has a TPS there. But I think once I get the adjustment right, it'll be happy and it'll shift properly. So I'm happy there. I don't know if I showed this. I got my dome light in. I'm gonna get LEDs for that later. Yeah, she sounds happier. And then I got that hooked up. I wanted to get a new lid for the air cleaner, but just couldn't find them. So and now that I have JB weld, I might take that lid and JB weld that hole up. So I drove her around the block. Oh yeah, smells like an IDI. I put about 3/4 of the oil that came out of the engine, I put it in the fuel tank. Waste not, want not, right? And something I am going to do in the future, because everybody was kind of talking about it, and I know Todd mentioned it. I knew he was going to mention it, but I think we'll get a 3G alternator for this. Even though I just bought one, I should have just, if I would have remembered about the whole 3G thing, I would have just got one of those and just wired it in. It really wouldn't be that hard. I think I should get like a 200 amp 3G for it. Let's stretch those zip ties out a little bit. Let's drive around the block one more time. So the TP, this light here, the OD light, will blink if this is not adjusted properly. So you know you'll got it when it shifts smooth-ish. Third gear. I want to get these bolts off the. Yeah, you got rev hunting. That means the TPS is out of alignment. It doesn't know. Yeah. I'll make a thing for it. We'll get her adjusted properly. All right, so I got good news. My TPS mock-up has worked. I have a little plate on there right now, but what I need to do is actually find a smaller bolt and nut that will fit the TPS, and I'll be able to clamp the TPS to the adapter plate. And then I got some little fine-tuning things to do to get the positioning just right. But it does shift through all the gears now. It kind of rev hunts when it downshifts in the second, and then you're trying to take off. It kind of it's a little weird. However, it shifts, it goes. I actually got it to squawk a wheel. That was cool. She's running pretty good. Not really smoking a whole lot. Got my little touches. Well, at least now I can drive it properly and not have to over rev the engine. That's how we had to do it to get it home. So probably my next plan, probably Wednesday, I'm going to get this thing registered in my name. I've already got it insured. I just need to get it registered. And then I can get plates and tags. And then I also got to put that rear bumper on, which I'm thinking I'm going to do right now. So I'll shut her down and get this bumper on here. I'm going to get new felts for this so the windows will roll up easier. I may even try spraying more silicone spray in there and see if that helps. Yeah, the blinking OD light is still on. I bet you it's still telling me that TPS is out of range. But I'm happy, I got it to work. I got it to shift, so that's good. I did put my new gas pedal in, so that's good. Still got to work on the e-brake, but that'll be later. Now I've got to fix that mirror. I'm thinking if I can get her registered, I'm going to probably drive this to work this week. That's what I'm thinking. I do need to get new tires. That'll be soon. May do that with taxes, I'm not sure. So this is from LMC Truck. Let's see what I forgot all what I ordered. I guess I'm getting old enough to forget what I ordered. I'm doing the same thing my dad does. I don't know what I ordered. He's got this huge box full of $1,000 worth of parts, and I'm like, oh. I ordered these. I'm gonna see if I can't put one in the white truck. I've got to put a new turn signal switch in this brown truck. Let's see if those fit. Oh yeah, I bought new headlight retainers. Oh shit. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting there to be more than one, and I've broken it. Yeah, and that was $8 for a broken bushing. All right, well, I guess I'm going to eBay for one of those. And I ordered the wrong thing. Okay, so yeah, Todd can use it. That's okay. Check this out. Check this out. This is great. The old one just came out by hand, and then this one's actually probably about an inch shorter. So it actually, and because it's a little bit thicker, it feels like you're not going to break it off. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Just a weird little touch. Probably completely pointless, but I bought it anyways just for the hell of it. Now I want to see if one of these headlight retainers will work. So this is the old headlight retainer. You can unplug the pigtail from the bulb, and then this slides off the headlight, and then slide on, plug the new one in, or plug the harness back in, and they work. Let's see, we can get this guy. The interesting thing is, the way Ford made these plugs, if you just pull on them, they come undone. Ooh, that had some pressure in it. Okay, this guy has gots to go. I'm gonna get a proper thing for this anyway. Ah, there we go. Bulb looks okay. See, it's designed where it'll stay clipped in, but you have to use some force to pry it apart. So it's kind of the garbage bucket. I'm getting ready to put the bumper on. We'll just make sure our headlights still work. And they do. Cool, I feel good about that. So I'm done with this. I'm glad that I found that bug deflector. I was pretty happy about that. That was cool stuff. I only paid like 20 bucks for it. So anyways, I'm gonna put this bumper on. See, this one, Scott head, I don't know what condition it is in. Let's flip her over. All right, what we got here? It's not bad. I got a broke weld there. I could probably just weld that right back. There's a broken weld under this part. Let's see. Almost had her. Oh. Okay. Bumper is hung. That was something else.
No, damn it.
Just keep saying,
No, damn it. No, tail, fuck, tiger.
ah, Bob Saget. This is a job for the vice grips.
Yeah, I took it to RDM last night. Someone was all like, do a burnout! And I was like, no!
Adam, did you take my vice grips?
The tiny ones?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, what? Pump your brakes.
If you get on the brakes really hard, they lock up. Because I don't have ABS. How are these things in 4 low?
Well, you got granny first. You'll
What?
be able to crawl like nobody.
You can pull down a house.
Really?
I mean, you put it in low range and then granny first, and that's double low range. That's like U-joint braking. Well, I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow, I'm gonna clean this up, get the tools organized. This is unacceptable. This thing is right full. I think I'm gonna load this guy up. Brown, want to load him up and go to the dump and toss it. I might even wire up trailer lights and just take that. It's pretty much runnable, so I might do that. So this truck kind of cleaned up a little bit. Put the bumper on. The tailgate's a hot mess, but whatever. It latches. Cleaned the bed out. The 8.8 is going to Central Oregon, so I'll get rid of that. I need to make a mount for my spare tire. Yeah, so I'll get this thing registered. Yeah, probably Wednesday. I get paid that day anyway, so I'll go do that. Get plates and tags. Get the tile dealt with, and then get some tires. I might wait for my taxes to go through and use that for to get tires. I want to get a good set of tires on it. So yeah. Anyways, did the maintenance on it. Did some maintenance on it. Got the oil change. I got the bigger Power Stroke filter. It went right on there. You know, I got the rear bumper put on. It needs to come up a little bit, but you know what? It kind of fits. You know. Transmission shifting okay. My TPS is not quite right. I need to finish modifying the adapter plate, or the little bracket that allows me to adjust the sensor. I also need to get a skinnier bolt to lock that thing onto that plate as well, and then it should be good to go. So she's pretty much drivable. It's not perfect, but she does move and it does shift her the gears. So we'll get that solved, and then she'll be ready to rock. Get those new tires on it, and the bed's a mess on it, but it's not as bad as Adam's. Anyways, we're done. I'm done. I'm going in. I'm tired. Anyways, Johnson out.